Hello and welcome to another Maggie's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I've just realised that one of my beer reviews has gone amiss and I'm going to be gutted if I've binned it. I've emptied the bloody folder again on here. I need to go check in my Facebook tonight and double check. My computer rather. So today we're going to be reviewing, get there in the end, Kirin Ichiban lager. Japanese lager, I presume. It does say some words on the back, but I can't read that bugger. No. And I've got home brews going. If you can hear that bubbling, it's two home brews going at the same time, bubbling away. It's not my. It's not me. So today the weather much better. That rain last night has brought the temperature down. It's also brought the wind, which is hammering my gazebo, the bastard. I suppose you can't win a morning life. So, look at that. Massive carbonation and lacing off that. My gazebo. Golden pour, white head. Pretty much a typical light malt aroma. What's the percentage? 5% beer. And it says here, Kirin Ichiban is brewed from only malt, hops and water. Unlike other beers, only the first press of the wort is used. That's why it's called Ichiban, meaning first and best in Japanese. Ichiban Shibori is a unique method of brewing beer at its purest from a single pure ingredient. 100% malt. This one and only technique gives Kirin Ichiban a unique taste and flavour found nowhere else in the world. Tasting notes. Crisp yet maintains all the rich flavour of the malt. So like most beers around the world, they all think theirs is best. But hey, you know, if you're going to promote your beer, you're going to want it to be the best, aren't you? You know, I suppose it's a given. So yeah, typical light malt aroma, like I'm saying. Look at that lacing, wow, it's really quite vibrant. Big white head, let's get to the beer. Now that went down nicely, I've got to say. Quite a nice smooth taste to it, even with all that lacing going off. Bloody wind. Oh. So today, been out today, done 2 gardens, got home, went to Sainsbury's, did the usual standing in the queue like a twat. And then went in and see my old workmates who look thoroughly happy at being there. A lot of them not been, obviously most retail in supermarkets have not been furloughed. They've been here on the front line since the beginning, as have I really. I mean, yes, I had some days off, but I went to work from the beginning and never stopped. And I think the annoying thing is that all those people that were furloughed have still got all their holidays. So it's a kind of a killer in some way. It's like you're getting a bonus holiday and then you're getting your holidays on top. It's like, yeah, you know. I mean, let's be fair, if you are furloughed, then, and you've still got your job, you know, you've just had the greatest 3 or 4 months of your life sat at home doing now. You know, yeah, you might have been bored, but you haven't been working. Especially if you're in a crap job to begin with, you know, it's like the greatest present ever. I think so, anyway. And I don't mind working, but it's, yeah. So, knocked off a bit early last night. I got rather, what's the word? Had a one too many, I think. got in the although the heat of the night before, these bloody hot nights, can't sleep. It's too hot. You wake up at silly o'clock, busting for a drink because your mouth's that dry because you're breathing in like driest, humid air. And I haven't got alcohol in the house. I only got it down in this spare room. So you know you're not getting good sleep. So I fell asleep quite early last night. To be fair, otherwise I would have done another review. Although I've got that long lost review, so I need to find that. And that was a Red Stripe. So. I really hate when I lose reviews because it kind of kills the day when you do. Oh, God, it's proper bubbling round here. It's like Pato Banton. So, quite a nice beer this is. Yeah, it's got a different taste to it than the other beer. Oh, that's it. All gone. And it's certainly going down a treat. Very easy drinking. First beer of the day, so I've done well. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so you know, I think I've done well anyway. Although I've just picked up a load of alcohol-free beers, so you know, 11 new alcohol-free, to me anyway, new to me. And I'll be giving all those a review, as well as all my other beers. I'm really now at the maximum for review stock. In fact, way beyond maximum, I think. The really good thing I suppose I could do is do quite a few alcohol-free beer reviews. But where's the fun in that? Jesus mother. Alcohol-free beer reviews are good for early morning on the weekend, where you get the taste of beer, but it gives you a hint of beer, but, you know, and get rid of the hair of the dog sort of thing. So that's where they will come in handy. Like tomorrow morning, if for some reason I have too much to drink tonight, which, you know, these things happen, I can drop off to 1 or 2 of them in the morning. Job's good, and I've got my reviews in. So I lifted one of these buckets down a minute ago because it was on top of the fridge. It wasn't doing it, and the temperature was really quite warm. I've dropped it down onto the seat and it's bubbling away like an absolute twang now. Made me look a bit of a fool. Hey, as long as it's bubbling away, that's all that really matters. As a home brewer, if you're brewing something, you want to hear it bubbling. You want to hear that bubbling, at least for the first week or so, and then when it starts, and then you want to hear it slow down gradually. I mean, luckily the temperature's dropped down, so that's a good thing. And tonight, I'm going to upload the 2 videos I've just done, try and find the video I've lost, and then I'm going to do a different video altogether. You'll see later in other videos, something different, you know. Still beer related, but actually making things, like making gins. So it's all interesting stuff. For me anyway, because I'll be drinking it afterwards. You know, what's not to love? So I've been talking to people today, and I've had multiple people tell me that I should go self-employed and set up my own business gardening. And you know, just going around doing proper gardening on people's gardens, not just a bish bash bossing out, but looking after the garden, improving the garden, and very interesting. Obviously you got to bring the money in, and that's the side of things, and you've got to have enough gardens to look after. And it's getting all the little contracts, I suppose, in some ways, and doing it that way, or looking after certain pubs, you know, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Getting a pub chain in Nottingham and them saying to me, can you do the gardening at the pub? And then taking flowers in, making it look great. That's definitely an interesting idea. Any breweries out there, you know, if you're watching this, you know, I think in the future, long term, working for myself, as long as I'm getting paid the right money, and I'm not greedy, you know, just want enough money to live on, and then obviously money to put aside for paying the bills and petrol and all that. But yeah, I think being your own boss, you know, even if you are working for other people, you know, but being your own boss, doing gardens and that, and doing gardens to a proper standard, spending the time required, you know, it's got to be the way. So, what a beautiful lager beer. Light malt nose, very golden colour, big white head, smooth throughout, a lot smoother than other lagers, shall we say, but still got that lager taste that you come to know. A very interesting, different world lager to try. I totally enjoyed it throughout. Nothing bad to say about it. It's worth pointing out that most, shall we say, the vast majority of lagers are made from the same basic ingredients, and but the main thing is, do they taste good, and are they crisp, refreshing? And as lagers should be, they should be crisp and refreshing. They should have that taste. They should want you to drink more. This is definitely one you could, you know, woof, but take it slowly. Enjoy what you're drinking. You know, that's definitely how it should be. Out of 5 then. Again, for me, another quality lager. Definitely a step up from the, shall we say, without being horrible, the standard lagers. A definite step up, and interesting nonetheless. Out of 5, 4.3 out of 5. Yes. And don't be fooled by all those that say Peroni is miles ahead. No, don't be fooled by advertising and by the masses. I mean, it's funny now. I see people not buying Corona because of coronavirus, thinking that they're related, which is obviously twaddle. But it's amazing now that has done Corona the biggest, and yet you see loads of it in the shops, and it's on sale for offer all the time. It must have done so much damage to their sales. But anyway, moving away from that, a decent lager, and if you can find it in your local, I think I got this from Morrison's, I can't remember, you know, I buy that much beer, it's hard to know where you bought beer from. And that's it for this beer review. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay safe, thank you for subscribing, and see you soon. And now I'm off to find the lost review. Cheers.